This spicy meat sweet salad comes together in about 10 minutes, but the health payoff will last all day. It's a protein-rich chickpea salad, and it's the next recipe in our Real Good Food series this week, where we are doing more with the simple foods, the clean foods our bodies crave this time of year. Becca Jackson is joining me. Why aren't we using chickpea more?
I don't even know.
I'm
like, where else can I throw it in? I was even reading up that how people are saying blend it up and throw it in a baked good. I'm like, okay, I'm a little leery of that, but maybe I'll try it.
At this point, though, it's like protein confetti we can just throw around.
Sure.
What is it exactly?
So it's a garbanzo bean.
Yeah.
But it's full of fiber and protein and tons of vitamins and minerals. And so it's a really good option if you're not feeling like meat, but you still need a little protein. So we're gonna throw that in. That's the base of the salad rather than a meat or, a cottage cheese or any form of dairy.
And you point out pretty tasteless.
Yeah. So it doesn't really, that's where we add all that flavor and salt and honey and really live it up, but it can be like a really good base, for a side dish or a meal even.
Well, I don't know what I'm smelling, but it's all sorts of fresh goodness. So show me how to put together this salad,
so
Becca.
go ahead. I'm gonna let you dump that in.
Okay, sure.
So we're gonna go, that's actually 2 cans of the garbanzo beans.
And you rinse, drain?
Yes, rinse, drain. And so I cut up 1 whole cucumber and a tomato. So we're gonna add in those fresh veggies. And honestly, you could do whatever you wanted there as far as veggies go. You could even do some bell peppers, would also be super delicious.
So sort of empty the produce drawer.
Yes, yeah, totally. Yeah. And the avocado, I would say use if you were gonna eat it right away, because I actually so this one I made yesterday, and if you're planning to eat this for lunch for the week, hold off on the avocado and add it fresh every day so it doesn't go bad, But that'll add in a little extra creamy flavor. So we have just a shredded or a shaved Parmesan, that salty, cheesy goodness.
This is getting fancy.
Okay, and I know you're a little leery on red onions.
Who told you?
Maybe it was last time, but I brought them anyway.
I'm sorry. No,
I brought them anyway because they're pretty. They're purple.
They are pretty.
We can even just add a few. We'll just sprinkle those on.
And come on. And good flavor, right?
Yeah. So yeah,
I get it.
Kind of just punches everything together.
You can't indulge me to that level.
I know.
That's spoiled.
We went extra chickpeas, so our bowl is overflowing here.
I love it.
But so I kind of want to meld all those flavors together. So we're gonna do that just by a base of any vinaigrette dressing.
Okay.
So we're gonna do some olive oil and red wine vinegar. So usually I'll go here 1 to 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
You don't need to go too heavy because you have the fats from chickpeas also have some fat in it, and the avocado, but the olive oil really kind of bring that together. Red wine vinegar. This is more 1 to 2 teaspoons, so a little less of that.
It's strong.
But where we're really gonna get the flavor today is our sweet and our spicy. So the honey, oh boy.
Oh.
It's those red onions. I told you I shouldn't have gone there.
Professional work. I held that in. I was about ready to. I don't think I've ever sneezed in the kitchen in 17 years. I could be wrong, but anyway.
You did it. Let's hurry. We got it. So honey. So we are just gonna go for that natural sweetness.
Okay.
So it's delicious, and honestly, I feel like I like adding the honey on at the end.
I'm intrigued
because sometimes I'm like, oh wait, I need a little more. I want it a little more sweet. But then you're gonna get a little spicy. This is super easy. Add on to honestly, any salad. Like your Chick-fil-A salad or your pizza, or this is just the red crushed pepper. So just that little bit of spice.
So there's your sweet and spicy chickpea
sweet
salad.
And spicy. And honestly, it's let's make it now, eat it now, and even tomorrow you can add. This is your more go-to if you need a little more extra there. Well, I always go with a little extra salt. Just kind of
the finishing.
Tap it all together.
I'm all about the power mom lunch. Sometimes out of convenience, it's do I need to make one more thing?
Totally.
This is so simple. You could pull this together, and like you said, leave it in the fridge all week.
Quick, we were done. We already made it, and
I
said I had it as a side dish last night for our dinner. But then it's lunch today, or you could even, if you want, you can throw it in this wrap.
Sure.
If you want a real meal where you want to sit down and
enjoy it.
Some people like to feel like they have more of a meal.
Look at that. Perfect.
So.
Perfect. Becca, thank you so much.
Yes, of course.
Where can we get more ideas like this from you?
So I'm on Instagram at If the Cookie Fits.
I love that handle. I tell you that every time. But If the Cookie Fits is where you want to go. Great health, inspiration, and recipes there too. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Of course, you too.